Welcome back, trainers. Here's what you need to know this week in Pokemon GO, February 10th through the 16th. Monday, we're going to be carrying over the raid bosses from last week with Mega Tyranitar and Enamorus until next Monday, the 17th. We will have the same max Pokemon carrying over from last week as well until either 6 or 9 p.m. The details aren't quite clear when they're going to change on Monday. Typically, they're changing after the max Monday, so around 7 p.m. So this is going to be your last chance to get Dynamax Moltres before it's gone. And then that'll bring us to our Max Monday, which is going to happen from 6 to 7 p.m. local time. And it's going to feature Squavit. It's pretty skippable Max Monday, but I do recommend you get one if you don't have one. I try to do at least one Squavit, if not more. Dynamax Greedent is decent with Bite as a fast move, as a dark type. So it's good to have at least one in your arsenal. Worst case, do them just for the candy, or heck, even just for the rare candy and Stardust you get from these max battles. They're definitely worth doing. Squavit obviously is very easy to take down and only costs 250 max particles, so it's nice and cheap. Then the power spots are going to rotate to feature Machop, Cryogonal, Scorbunny, Squavit, and Phalanx. And they're all decent to go after this week, but I would suggest, go after Machop or Scorbunny. However, just keep in mind, this is mostly just going to be for candy, as these will have Gigantamax forms in the future. So if you want to go after something where you're not going to just be going after it just for candy grind, I would suggest Cryogonal. He's not going to have a Gigantamax in the future, and he's a decent ice type attacker. So it's worth just farming the candies, maybe getting a hundo, maybe a shiny, something like that. Just getting the candies, powering up his moves and things like that, and leveling him up. Or just take this week to focus on leveling up your max moves in preparation for the Unova Tour. I'm sure we're going to see some Gigantamax or Dynamax Pokemon coming for that. So you might want to just take this week, use your daily max particles to start leveling up some moves. Tuesday the 11th, we will see the Beloved Buddies event. And we will see the introduction of a new Pokemon and some great bonuses. So do not sleep on this event. It may seem a little bit underwhelming, but it's actually going to be quite worthwhile. So starting at 10 a.m. local time and lasting until Saturday at 8 p.m., we will see the debut of the Sea Creeper Pokemon Delmise in 3-star raids, along with Hippowdon and Slowbro. And in 1-star raids, we will see Shelder, Dwebble, and Skrelp, with a shiny bonus on Skrelp. We will also see wild spawns of Nidoran male and female, Diglett, Slowpoke, Shelder, Dunsparce, Remoraid, Mantine, Plusle, Minun, Volbeat, Illumis, Cutiefly, and Fomantis. All the wild spawns can be shiny with a boost on Dunsparce and Diglett. We will also have a collection challenge and field research tasks, which will have a reward of Stardust and Tandem Mouse. So don't skip on those, because that's a nice little non-party play feature way to get Tandem Mouse. The biggest thing to talk about, though, are the event bonuses. We're going to have 2 times XP for catching Pokemon, lure modules lasting 1 hour, and the big one is 500 additional Stardust for catching Diglett, Slowpoke, Dunsparce, Cutiefly, Fomantis, and Shelder. So for a lot of those, they're 100 Stardust when you catch one, so you're then going to get up to 600 Stardust per catch. The big one being Shelder. He's a permanently Stardust boosted Pokemon, so he already gets you 1,000 Stardust per catch. Adding 500 of that, we're at 1,500 Stardust for one catch, and that's before Weather Boost and Star Pieces. So I highly suggest when you're out for your daily walks and your daily Pokemon grind, if you will, that you pop your daily incense, you pop a Star Piece, and catch every single Shelder, basically anything you see, but especially the Shelders. And if you have an auto catcher, now is a great time to use it through the rest of this week. I mean, heck, even just bring it to work or to school, let it run through your day. Just make sure it's not bothering anybody. It's not vibrating or making any crazy noises. But those will definitely be some great Stardust gains. So it's going to be good. Build up your Stardust for upcoming events, battles, leveling up Pokemon, things of that nature. 3 p.m. Pacific, the Go Battle League will change until Tuesday the 18th at 3 p.m. Pacific as well. This week it will feature the Master League and the Love Cup Great League Edition. So the Master League has no restrictions and no CP limit, and the Love Cup Great League Edition is for Pokemon at or below 1500 CP and only pink or red in color. Tuesday night at 6 to 7 p.m. local time, we will have the weekly Spotlight Hour, and it will feature Love Disc with the 2 times Catch Stardust bonus. So be sure to catch a few around you for some extra Stardust. Love Disc is a pretty skippable Pokemon because it doesn't evolve or anything, but it does have a cool shiny, so if you can find that, definitely grab one. Wednesday the 12th from 6 to 7 p.m. local time, we will have the weekly raid hour featuring Enamorus. Remember that Enamorus cannot be shiny and will know no legacy moves. So, however, it is a strong fairy type attacker and can now be remote raided, whereas before it was only in elite raids. So make sure to invite your friends or go ahead and do some remotely. We're not sure when we'll see this one again. It is a strong fairy type attacker. Thursday the 13th and Friday the 14th, just take a breath and earn that Stardust from the Beloved Buddies event and do your daily raids, get your max particles each day, get some Pokemon in gyms to earn some coins because we have that Unova tour coming up. So just enjoy this chill time. There's nothing major happening Thursday or Friday, so just enjoy the events that are going on. Saturday the 15th, for the weekend, Shadow Regirock will be featured in the 5-star Shadow Raids. These are in-person only. They're not remote raidable. And the shiny is available for those, so definitely worth getting at least one. The big thing is from 2 to 5 p.m. local time on Saturday, we will see the Hoopa Raid Day. I have a quick video on that runs down the event details and the best counters, so make sure you check that out. I'll put the link up here. The biggest thing here is, check your local campfire for meetups, see if anybody in the area is doing it, and keep in mind that Hoopa cannot be shiny, but it can be remote raided. Similar to Enamorus that used to be only in elite raids, now we're seeing it in 5-star raids. So invite your friends or try to join those remotely if you can't get out and actually do it. Why don't you drop a comment down in the comment section below with your friend code, because we will have a Scatterbug event coming up in about 2 weeks. We'll talk about that in the next video. So let's go ahead and start building up the friends list for everybody. That way you can get all the different Scatterbugs when that event comes around. That wraps up this week in Pokemon Go. Let me know in the comments down below if you're excited about this week's events and if you think you're prepped enough for the Unova Tour coming up. As always, get out there and enjoy the game by yourself or with your Pokefam and friends. I'll catch you next time.